What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to Spin Tires for something that I've never actually done before. This is going to be Spin Tires Cheap Truck Challenge. Now, obviously, you can't really have a price factor in Spin Tires. I mean, it's really hard to actually have a price. So what I've done is I've based the challenge off of vehicles that would be able to be had for relatively cheap. And I've gotten those mods and placed them into the game. Now, the vehicles that we have here are, we have a Suzuki Sidekick that's been quite lifted. We've got a 1990 Range Rover, similar to the one that Clarkson used a long time ago in the Bolivia Special. And also, or was it the Bolivia Special? Oh god, I'm trying to remember. I think. Maybe. No. No, or was it? I don't remember. Anyways, so we've got these three vehicles here, and what we're going to do is we're going to run them through several different trails on this particular map. Now, first test is going to be rock crawling, and you can see why, and it's right there. And the first one that's going to take on this test is actually the 1970 F-250. Now, there aren't really many options for this thing. There's just a trailer and some junk and a lumber rack, and then another trailer. So the junk is pretty much supplies, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick that stuff in the back, just because it kind of looks cool. It looks like something you would have in your truck if you were doing, you know, something similar. But this particular truck, I've never actually had it on this map, and I've never really driven it all that much. So we're about to see if it can actually crawl. Very long wheelbase to deal with here, so that could be an issue. Oh, but it's actually moving. Come on. It's, God, look at that bench seat. You'd be sliding all over the place off-road. Like, you literally would be sliding everywhere. I'm trying to, like, work my way up a decent line, but it's, there we go. Not bad. It's getting a little slippery. Starting to get kind of all over the place. I mean, it is a full-size F-250, so, I mean, I'm not expecting it to behave like a Jeep. But, on the other hand, I'm also sort of expecting it to do decently well, at least, but I'm not sure actually what I should expect. Get some grip. There we go. See, it puts its grip down. Like, the stuff we've been climbing so far is pretty damn steep, so only thing is, flex is not its forte, let's say that, for sure. Okay, yeah, it's already getting too steep for it. Already getting a bit too steep. I'm like, yeah, it's... If we're gonna get up this, we're gonna have to go around the other side. Just, like, shift the truck over there. Just let it keep sliding and stuff. Instead of going straight up. Oh, you're getting hung on the front diff. Let's see. Tiniest bit of reverse. Preloading with... Well... I was going to preload it with the parking brake a little bit, but it didn't really work. It didn't really work, and then it was like, oh, you want me to do that? Oh, really? Well, sorry. Bye. It's just like, nope. You can have your way with that, and yeah, I'll just, like, be over here, bruh. Come on. I feel like that's just too steep for it. It's just getting to the point where it's like, doesn't really want to move, man. I mean, I guess it kind of does, but damn, dude. Try a different line. Trying a different line. Getting stuck while trying a different line. Yes. Alright. Let it roll back just a little. Cut the wheel the other way. See if we can, well, climb up to that side and then turn back. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. 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 I feel like it's kind of an awkward way to climb this, but it may be what we have to do. Now, this thing's gonna have to... This thing's gonna have to pull out the winch line. Yeah, made it up the first part alright. Second part needed the winch line. And now, how about the third part? The third part might take some doing. If it goes up and gets stuck like 3 times, we'll pull the winch line out. Hey, not doing too bad. Dude, not doing too bad. Okay. So I'm starting to get some grip. I don't know where this grip came from, but I'm okay with it, and I will take it. So really, really kind of balance out that edge. Stuck. How about this line, huh? How about this line, huh? Back, back, back. Oh, God. Kind of cut through the trees just a little bit, but we just went around that one tree, and I've had to do that before in some other vehicles because some of them just don't really want to make it up that hill, and they have to take the secondary line, which is just to cut around the tree. And I don't really give this thing any bad marks for having to do that because it is a full-size F-250 from the 70s. But rock crawl-wise, it did pretty well. I'm impressed. Next up, we're going to run the 1990 Range Rover. And military tires, those are like super skinny though. I feel like that would really hurt our contact patch for the tires with the ground. This is also an old mod, so I wonder how it's going to perform in relation to the fact that the 2 other mods are a little bit newer. Digs in and starts going. Now the Ford, we went up around the left. This, oh God, its rock traction sucks. It's following the F-250's line, no problem at all. It's actually a bit of a better turning radius than the F-250 was. I mean, I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory that it would be, but, I mean, it just depends. Trying to get over to the left. And maybe back forward. Now, will you just power straight up? Yes, you will. Okay. First part handled easily, no problem. The second part, the middle, is the hardest part, so... If it can climb up this, I will be thoroughly impressed, but I do think this particular vehicle, I think we're going to have to pull the winch line. Alright, halfway up the main obstacle. Actually kind of high-centered on the middle of the car. Middle of the vehicle. It's not really a car, quote-unquote. Alright, now, come on. Find some grip at that front axle. That's where we're having issues. Let it roll back just a little bit. See if we can take this outside line. If the outside line works, but we're not going to go around that tree. It's just, the problem is this little embankment right here is so steep that it's too hard for most vehicles to put any traction down. So you end up sliding over here towards the rocks, and most vehicles also have too low of a bumper overhang to get up on these rocks, or their rock traction isn't quite there, which seems to be the case with this particular vehicle. It just doesn't really like to grab traction on the... Well, wait a minute. May have spoken too soon. Okay, I'll take that back. May have spoken too soon. There's a little bit of the left and then a little bit of right. And head straight ahead real quick. You know, it's like, dude, it's sitting right there at the edge, and it's struggling so hard to grab traction. It's just way too steep. Way too steep. Maybe if we go at it diagonally. That's still, God, it's still struggling for grip. Oh, we almost rolled it. We almost lost it. Oh my God. Okay, I'm really glad that we didn't actually end up going through with what was just about to happen. Oh my god, yeah, that would have sucked. Okay. Yeah, time to pull the winch line. It's gonna do hella rock crawling now. Oh yeah. Goes right up. Come on, pull. Yes. Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. You know, I'm really glad we caught that, like, there. Because literally, if we didn't catch it there, it would have tumbled all the way back down the hill. All the way. Dude, all the way freaking back down. Getting a little bit stuck in the mud. Not too bad, though. It just, like, took away all of our freaking momentum. Kind of following in the tracks of the Ford, but not fully. Trying to let it do its own thing, but it's... Oh, there we go. Picked up some good grip there. It's kind of falling into the same line that the Ford took. The line that the Ford took is honestly, like, I feel like it's the most generic. It would be the most generic line through this obstacle. Like, if you were actually driving an off-roader through this obstacle. But, oh god, it's really getting stuck now. Damn, bro, you're really getting stuck now, aren't you? Oh, I know what it's stuck. It's stuck on that freaking pebble. Steer to the right. See if we can make that back tire. Actually, you know what? We'll make the rear axle go over it. Oh, God. You know what? We're just going to use the winch to fix where we're at, and then we'll disconnect it, but we won't disconnect it yet because we're not in, like, the best place yet. And disconnect. Okay, now, can you make the rest of this by yourself? Very curious to see, can you make the rest of this by yourself? It's going about it a lot slower than the Ford was. A lot slower. Nah, it's already gotten stuck like 3 times, too. It's really, really, truly time to pull the winch out. So the Land Rover, or the Range Rover, not as good on rocks, nor as good on mud. And I also, but I think, the thing is, I feel like everybody's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be the Sidekick. I don't think it's gonna be the Sidekick. I think, I haven't really ever driven that Sidekick before. But I honestly think that Sidekick is probably going to flip over just because of, like, the fact that its center of gravity kind of sucks. But then again, this is spin tires. So, we'll find out. Alright, let's see. Default, JK 10 years, I guess, 10 YRS. Those are Swampers. Oh, you know what? No, they're off a 2010 JK. Alloy wheels and trenchers, which are not well suited to this. I actually kind of want to use the JK wheels. And as far as any other modifications, what do we... Bumper, snorkel, tools and fuel, high lift jack, light bar. Yes, a light bar is very important. Yes, we can get up anything if we have a light bar. Sarcasm is a real thing. Wow. This thing just scrambles right up. Holy crap. Well, nothing has phased it so far. It's already getting up way faster than both the Ford and the Land Rover. It's doing really well, actually. Until now, when it started to spin on a rock. Trying to get it to work its way around the tree. And turn back to the left. Yes, not a problem, dude. Now, I wonder if it can take this line to the left. It's already further than the Range Rover and the Ford. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if this has to use the winch here, too. Because, ooh, there's that dreaded rollover. It's just like I said, the center of gravity in this thing is absolutely terrible. It's so bad. Can it walk right up? Oh, I hope so. God, I freaking hope so. It's too wide. Like, the axles, well, they're too wide to really grab grip where you want them to. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I feel like all of a sudden there's a chance here. Like, a chance that we may make it up. Without having to... Oh, that was close. Okay, let it roll back just a little bit and then get back on the gas. There is a way to get this thing up, I guarantee it. Round to the right, and then cut left hard. You have to get up to the right, and then you have to cut left super hard. This is its last attempt, though. Like, if it fails this time, we have to pull the winch line. Oh, cut back to the right. Oh, my God. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, come on, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, come on, do it, please. I know you can do it, I know you can make it. I'm trying to honestly, like, use that tree for grip. I know that's, like, that's not really something that you normally use to get grip, but hell, I mean, we could use it here. God, we're just running into a branch or something that it can't break. Crap. Alright, it slipped off. God, it was the closest one out of the three by far. And I definitely think it would be able to make it up. It's just, like... I definitely think it would be able to make it up. It's just one of those vehicles that would require a lot of time. Like, time put into your lines, but... I think the last part, I think it's going to just literally just scoot right up. I don't think it's going to have any issues at all. But yeah, that is one of the best performances I've seen on that hill climb, like the second phase of it, in a while. Oops, still slips down into this line. Almost every vehicle I've driven here slips down into that line. I have no idea why, either. God, they really set it up so that you... clip that little rock. Man, once this thing gets grip, look at it go. The Land Rover was just spinning there. Spinning pretty bad, too. And the last part, I'm going to try and go around a different line that the other two didn't take. And, oh, God. Okay, I'm going to go the normal route, because I would be mad if this thing flipped over, like, at the last tiny hill. God, I'd be mad. I'd be like, are you serious? Are you for real right now? Like, bruh. Like, come on. Come on, up and over. Come on. Damn it. You know what? You know what? You know what? We're going to work our way around the other side. Work our way around this side. And then dip the front axle back over. Okay. So there you go, then. I mean, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, sheer wheel ability, like off-road ability, the winner is the Sidekick. But I think overall usability, the Ford wins in that front because it's got the trailers and it's very functional. And the Land Rover, or the Range Rover, wasn't very good. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Spin Tires and Cheap Truck Challenge, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And I know we only covered one little thing mainly in this video, and that was hill climbing and rock crawling. And if you guys want to see another episode of Cheap Truck Challenge with mud, let me know, and I will make it for you. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you guys later.